guys, welcome back to Fish and Hicks, and in this video I'm going to be installing two magnetic door sensors on the stand of the 125-gallon Reef tank. Now the whole purpose of installing these in the first place is to bypass apex fusion and the LCD screen when I want to turn on the refugium light. I'm in and out of the stand quite often, either messing with the refugium, dosing pumps, or checking on things, cleaning the skimmer, etc, etc, etc. This basically allows me to open up the the stand doors, excuse me, and it will turn on the refugium light automatically. So what we're going to do is we're going to install these. I'll show you how to do that. We're going to connect them to the new Apex breakout box that we made in a previous video, and then we're going to go into Apex Fusion. I'll show you how to program them. Alright, so let's get into the equipment. I'm going to use one mono headphone cord here. Alright, just strip the wires, you're good for that. We're using two magnetic sensors. I'm going to connect both of these to one wire, and then we only have to use one switch on the breakout box. We're going to use 18 gauge wire here, some butt connectors, and obviously some wire tools. Alright, so let's get into the build. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do is decide where you want to put these sensors themselves. Now, wiring purposes, for me, the ideal place would be to put them right here. That way I can run all the wires up and behind, alright, heading over to the breakout box that's located over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is just go ahead and mount these two real quick. Okay, so we just have to determine when the door is shut how it's going to line up. So it's going to be attached this way, or better yet, this way. The door is going to close like this. Alright, that's how it's going to work. So we just got to determine the gap in which the door is going to be when it's completely closed. Alright. Just going to make sure it's lined up properly. What's good about these magnets is they really don't have to be perfect, because they just have to be within a range of each other, and they will work just fine, which is pretty sweet when it comes to setting these up. Started. Two by four is pretty strong stuff, so I'm kind of forced to do it this way. It's okay. Alright, that one's definitely on there, that's for sure. Again, door is going to close like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay guys, as you can see, the door sensors are installed on the inside of the frame here and also on the door itself. Now, next thing we got to do is wire everything up, connect it to the breakout box, and then get into programming. Okay, it's time to wire everything together, so just grab the same side of each one of these switches, and we are going to connect them together. Alright. Just going to twist these wires together, and I'm going to add a little butt connection. Just going to trim this real quick. Alright. Add the butt connector, go ahead and clamp that down. Alright. Just test to make sure it's good. Alright, grab the second wire, and we're going to connect that as well. Twist them together, put them in a butt connector. Clamp that shut. That's good to go. Alright. So what we're going to do now is run these wires long way. We're just going to get some of this 18 gauge wire, connect it to our mono headphone jack cord, and then plug it into the breakout box. Alright guys, I went ahead and added some butt connectors to the mono headphone cord here. Basically what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of bridge the gap between here and here with this cable. Alright, so we're going to use two of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll do the switch first. Alright, grab my pliers, crimp that down. Test tug. Do the second one. Do the second squeeze here. There we go. Test tug, good to go. Alright, so I'm just going to plug it in real quick to the breakout box. Alright, now that that's good. The wire's just kind of going to sit up here. So now we just have to connect it into the switches themselves. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Just one. And then the second one. Alright, that's good to go. All we got to do now is kind of fit the wires up here, get them out of the way, do a little bit of cable management on that, and then we're going to do some programming. Alright guys, programming this is really easy, so let's get right into it. Go to your Apex itself, go down whatever outlet you so choose. This one is going to be the refugium light. Go down to advanced coding. So let's go ahead and do it. So if the switch is SWX6_1, you go ahead and click on it there and open. So when the switch is open, then on. Alright, so that's it. Go ahead and update it here. It's good to go. Let's get over to the stand itself and see if it works. We're going to open up both doors here. Works, so we're going to test to see how this one. Alright, good. Alright guys, that's it. That's the whole project. Total cost under $3. I got 5 of those magnetic switches on eBay with free shipping for under $5. So in total time to build probably 20 minutes. That's even with recording. So it's pretty easy stuff, guys. And the programming was one line of programming. Alright, so I encourage you guys to do this build. It's easy, makes things a lot more convenient when it comes to doing maintenance inside your stand. Usually I have to go into the Apex LCD screen there, the little box, hit a few buttons, and then scroll up about freaking 6 or 7 times just to turn on the refugium light to go in here and do maintenance and all this stuff. So this solves that whole problem. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I encourage you guys to go ahead and do it. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and put in the comment section below, or you can contact me directly on the Bishop Hacks Facebook page. Go ahead and like, and of course subscribe, guys, because there's always something coming out. I'm always got little projects going on, plus requests as well. Alright, so appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time.